So, Arsenal 2, AC Milan 1, 4-3 on penalties. It wasn't the greatest game you'll ever see. Excuse me. But Arsenal are the Dubai Super Cup champions, as far as I believe, unless I've got that completely wrong. But we have got plenty of points on the board. It's been quite comfortable over the two games. And we've seen plenty of the youngsters. Penalty shootouts are always fun. Lovely Panenka in this one from AC Milan, by the way. No idiota Panenkas like the Lyon game. But big up to everybody who did watch the watch along. Let me divert your attention real quick as well. Make sure you watch this straight after this Kenny Ken's fan cam. As soon as that's done, come join me and Rants straight on this channel. Plenty more content to come. Me, Kenny, then me and Rants. And go and check out the watch along if you want to. That's 3.5 hours long. I doubt you will. Also, one more plug that I want to put in is my other channel, More Lee Gunner. The link is in the description. Go and subscribe to that. I've changed the name, but the link will still be More Lee Gunner in the description. From January, I will be doing a Reacts channel. That is now the Reacts channel. We're touching 6.5K subs on that channel. There's still content on there, vlogs and stuff from last summer. You can go and check them out if you want. But as soon as I upload in January, I'll be uploading every day onto that channel. I can react on anything, any news topic, any football topic, any YouTube channel that I want to pick and react to their channel. We can react on which is the best beer in Spain. We can react on absolutely anything. So go and give that follow right now and hit the link More Lee Gunner description. Hit it. But back to the game. Started off quite slow. I can't lie. Divock Origi shanked the crossbar with what would have been probably a carbon copy of the goal he scored against us in the League Cup at Anfield against, ironically, Rob Holding. He spun him exactly the same with that little back heel spin, all in one fluid movement. It looks amazing when you pull it off. He hit the crossbar with it. He then missed an absolute sitter. Free header, 7-8 yards out, put it wide. We then scored. We got a free kick. Martin Odegaard. As soon as that ball went down, I said, Odegaard or Vieira. It's a prime area for Odegaard. Left foot. It was set up for a lefty. He didn't have to put it right on the postage stamp because he got it millimetre over the head of the defenders in the wall jumping. The keeper was rooted. That was the wall side, not the keeper's side. Fantastic free kick. Big up to Odegaard. I thought he was unplayable today, by the way. And I know a lot of you lot that come along and go, you hate Odegaard. I give praise where it's due. Today, he deserves every single bit of praise I'm giving him. He was absolutely superb. For me, he was man of the match. I thought he was quality. Even when we were struggling a little bit in the first 15, 20 minutes, he was the one getting on the ball. He was passing the ball out to Vieira. He was giving it to Partey, etc., etc. Fair play. As soon as he got that goal, he went up levels. So big up to him. Thomas Partey, first game back for Arsenal after the World Cup. I was shocked to see him in the starting 11. I can't lie. Same with Ben White. I was shocked to see him starting. I thought they both played well, but let me start with Partey. Thomas Partey was absolutely quality today. And that is a player we need to wrap up in bubble wrap while I smoke on all of the haters' tears. Could we win the title? I hear you cry. But I don't know. We might win the title. Who knows? We'll find out in about 5-6 months. Hopefully, fingers crossed we do. But if we are going to win the title, Thomas Partey is a player that we desperately need to look after. Or we need to go out into the January window and get somebody adequate enough to back him up. Although saying that, I thought El Neni was good again today. El Neni is a player that I've never really disliked. I just don't rate him. But he knows his limitations. And what I like about El Neni, he doesn't complicate stuff. He knows he's not good at certain things, so he don't do them certain things. He will stick to what he's comfortable doing. Get the ball, give it someone better. Get the ball, give it someone better. He always does the dirty work. And his penalty, we already know he's good at penalties. He nearly scored a worldie, 3-4 yards over the bar. But he knows what he's capable of. Do I think he's an adequate backup for Premier League football? Probably not. It depends what team we're playing against. If we're playing against the better teams, I'm not so sure this guy could be a Partey replacement. I know he played 7-8 games towards the back end of last season, but so did Eddie Nketiah. And between the two of them, although they played pretty well individually, collectively as a team, we went from 4th to 5th. That's still fresh in the memory, people. Let me know. Would you just keep El Neni? Would you not bother getting anyone else? Let me know. Leave it in the comments section. Let me know who your man of the match was as well. I'd like to know what you guys think. Ben White, personal reasons White, flew to Dubai, back in the team straight away. I was shocked. I didn't even clock it when I see the starting 11 come up and I had it on the screen on the watch. I didn't even notice it. I was like, okay, Ben White, yeah, cool. No drama, no problema. But Ben White was in the team. And again, I thought he played extremely well. He's been very good this season. I'd say that he's probably been our second best player this season behind Granit Xhaka. And again, today, he was absolutely quality. So big up to Ben White. Kieran Tierney, on the other hand, I don't think had a great game. I don't think he was that good. I think he looked a little bit lost out there at times. Same with Rob Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes, especially first 25 minutes. I thought the best one out of the lot in the first half, especially, was Ben White. Second half, obviously that changed. Ben White went off, Tierney went off. Rob Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes, they were under onslaught in the first 10 minutes of the second half. And I thought they got better and better and better as a pair. Yeah, and Gabriel, his penalty was quality as well. I actually think he was overall out of the back four. Obviously, only two of them stayed on. I'd say he was our best centre-back on the day as well. He was our best defender on the day. Ben White, first half, I'd say he was decent, very decent. He was our best player in the defensive line. The goalkeeper was barely tested, though. Let's be real with this. Even though they were not great in that first 20 minutes, AC Milan offered next to nothing. In fact, let's be real. If you look at the statistics off this game, by the way, we had one shot on target in the... No, I'm lying. AC Milan had one shot on target in the second half. We had 0. We had 4 shots on target between us. It wasn't the greatest of games, but it was a game where we were always in control. We were always fairly comfortable. And once we got that lead and we went and got the 2 goals, they were always having to chase, which made us available to go on the counter. The only difference on the counter was we weren't clinical enough. I thought Reece Nelson played all right today. I thought he was buzzing around in and out of the game at times, but yeah, he started off all right. Then he faded out. Then he'd come back and then fade out. It was a typical Reece Nelson performance, not really ripping up any trees, not really staking a claim on Martinelli's position. But at the end of the day, this trip was all about fitness. It was all about bedding us back in for the Premier League. Obviously, we're going to watch tonight Leo Messi do an absolute mazza. My goat. We already know it's happening. We already know he's putting Modric in and them man there in a spliff. And they're going back to Croatia, towels between legs. And Argentina will fully make the final. And yeah, it was a fitness test. It was a fitness level workout. It was a trip to gain fitness. That's all it was. Yeah, and I think we've done that exceptionally well. I think we've played very well. I think we've played very, very well in stages. And we've got a big game coming up against Juventus. That's another game on Saturday, another friendly. Fingers crossed we don't get any injuries out of today. I don't think we had any injuries. I haven't seen any of the post-match. Fingers crossed on Saturday against Juventus, we don't get any injuries. Because then after that, we have West Ham United on Boxing Day. And I'm looking forward to the Premier League coming back. Really am. But all in all, job done. Happy days. Comfortable. Never really tested in either game. And when you're looking at the fact that they're the champions of Italy, I know they're missing Ibrahimovic. He was travelling, but he obviously didn't play because he's injured. I know they've lost Leao because he was at the World Cup, but they've still got some bloody good players in that team. They just really couldn't get near us. It was kind of mad. I don't really get it, if I'm honest, but maybe that's because we're just levels better than them. I don't know, which bodes well for Europa League, that's for sure. But anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings and all that. Leave it all in the comment section down below. Let me know who your man of the match was first and foremost. Let me know who your other good players in the game were. How did Lokonga do? I thought he done all right. How did Cedric do when he came? I thought he done all right. Leave it in the comment section. You give me your list of players that you thought played well today. Give me your man of the match as well. Tell me what we need to do in January, if anything. Would you trust El Neni as the backup? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you follow all of the links downstairs, especially the More League Gunner link. Yeah, go and subscribe to that channel. I'd really appreciate it. That's going to be a reaction channel, like I said. I'm going to react to anything and everything. So yeah, that channel has no limits. So make sure you go and check that out. Check out Kenny Ken's fan cam. That's coming out in about 15 minutes from now. and then I'll be live with rants as well. So plenty more content, and then I can sit back, kick back, and watch the GOAT of world football. Absolutely do a Mazza. So yeah, big up. Thanks for the love on the watch along. Always mad love on this channel. So big up to all of you lot. We're out of it. Adios amigos. Southgate forever.